sunrise on the second day of November, on the last month of autumn, on this very chilly, seasonably cool and cold morning at 28 degrees with a thick frost and a hard freeze that finally, oh yes, finally, to all my gardeners and farmers out there putting on to the growing season in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, under this clear sky. But true winter feel to this morning. It feels like we could be on the eve of a snowstorm, but it's just a cold, frosty morning as the weather gods are giving you fair warning that winter is coming, and we have a hot, fast, snowy, and cold start to winter in the Midwest and Great Lakes and Northeast, November and December. Check me out at Michigan Snow Forecast Gold Standard to get all the latest weekly and monthly and seasonal precipitation and temperature trends across North America, and specifically the Great Lakes metropolitan area in the Midwest, right, and Northeast, where the people are. And then we track individual storms in the wintertime. We forecast them with high accuracy, just like we forecast the coins with high accuracy. But we're going to look at the audience real quick. I'm noticing a market improvement down to 31.0 not subscribed. Let's get you beautiful, lovely, glowing please heisters and shysters and charlatans and snake oil salesmen and hustlers that are listening, which I appreciate and love you. But it's free to hit that subscribe and bell notification. So let's get that from 31.1. We're down from 39.9 about a week ago. Let's keep pushing this number down, and we're down from 31.9 on Monday, and now we're Tuesday, I believe. Let's see if we can get that down to like sub 30 by tomorrow evening. Let's get it into the 20s, right? That's your subscriber goal, or my charlatans that are listening that we love. But hit that subscribe button and become brownie killer mamba as you get off that please heister and shyster list and charlatan and join the brownie killer and the dark side, right? And we'll help you manipulate the market. So now if we get on into these fucking coins real quick, Jerome, my man Jerome, with his dirty cheeseburgers at a mystery McDonald's across somewhere in the lower 48 of these United States of America. You ask for dirty cheeseburgers, you get a little bit of drugs and some hookers, and a nasty hamburger too from that McDonald's if you so choose. But me, Jerome, we've been on top of this. We've been following Dent extensively now as I've been covering it, because I know Jerome likes Dent. He's a long-time follower and a subscriber and supports Channel. But it's almost up to that .008743 target, that upper resistance horizontal line we have up there. And we've been watching and said as long as it stays in a 3 or 4 hour time frame above that 200-day moving average, we're bullish. And we thought maybe you could come retest the other day. You came down a little bit, you found support, and now you're almost to that upper target. So I would watch to see if that continues to happen today and we actually hit that target, if we can squeeze up and touch that, and then we'll see what happens. Does it, obviously we already came back up. If we come up and hit that target, does it come up and bust that and we move up into this green zone, or does it get rejected and we move back down, Jerome, towards the 200-day moving average? That would be swinging up in this fashion. And do we get rejected and start trading off that and form a consolidation there, and then decide if we have enough fortitude and momentum to break through that critical upper resistance to continue on in this bull push? Or do we get rejected, hold that support like we got drawn out, and then dip down below that 200-day moving average that we're forecasting in the 4-hour time frame by the 17th of November to be up there, right? So that's what we're going to watch out for, Jerome and Dent, because it's been going according to plan, being above that moving average, right? So, and synopsis, for Jerome and anybody else that loves Dent, as long as you're above that 200-day, and we've now drawn it out into the future, we see this major horizontal support line, overhead resistance, right there at the .0089 and change. See if you can't hit that, and then you bounce back down. You notice I got a big dip there because they often do that, and then you pull back up, and then you lengthen out, and the volume dies out, and you consolidate before the breakout. We're anticipating the 200-day moving average to come up like that. Whoa, dude. Fuck you kids doing? Walking right in the middle of the road wearing all black, walking in the road when there's a car driving by. What a fucking idiot, dude. I could have just took this motherfucker out because I do not see him because it's dark and he's wearing all black and he's walking in the middle of the road when the car is coming by. The youth of this nation are getting dumber and dumber by the day, and it's sad. That's for another time and another place and another story. But then you could drag out, and you got that consolidation, then you can move down, or you could gather enough stream now to break up past this critical support. That's what we're watching. We've had this outstanding target up here all the way since way back there, since the price broke out of that rising channel. We've been forecasting it to come up there, and it didn't look like it was going to do it, but we kept saying it's possible when we were in here because we knew what we were looking at, right? So we'll keep an eye on that for Jerome. If we get off of the altcoins, we'll go into more of the mainstream coins, like the Bitcoin right now, and we'll see it had a nice pump last night. And we talked about in the last video, I like that $53,000 target soon, but we were talking about yesterday because you're on top of that 200-day moving average, and where you hit down and bounce off the 200-day with our industry exclusive perching tool coming on up here real quick as I drive on into work for another horrible day and the days of our lives of slave labor, right, where you got to go to work and increasingly shittier outcomes, right, which you can see right here. Fuck, this heat just got it. Oh my God, this heat just will not turn off. Turn the fuck off. Go fuck. But you can see when we got rejected off of there, we came down to the 200-day moving average and wicked down to it beautifully. And that's why in yesterday's video we were talking about how you could come back up and back test this major upper resistance. I believe the price was down there. This was already on here because I do like that. I think we are going to eventually come down. I'll just keep moving it into the future as long as we don't break above this old high, because I still think that's where you're coming before you make a new high. So, but we went over why you could pump up to here based on the technicals and the chart and the movement that we were seeing. But again, I think it's going to have trouble holding that gain just like it did there, and back here, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. I would look for it today as we clear out of that perching tool and bring back the industry exclusive drawing tool. I would look forward to see if you retest this and then maybe bounce back down there and then maybe bounce, and you're in decision time right now within these two channels. So that's what I would watch out for. You're in between major support and major resistance after this big pump. So we'll keep it close eye on that. Free at Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing. And then we're going to finish the game off with XRP today. And as we know, we're still in this game with XRP, and I feel very good about it as we had that little pump after our targeted move, after our descending triangle up here. Get rid of that perching tool. Well, we got a lot of perching tools out here. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We made that targeted move after that descending triangle right there. We went over extensively, but prior videos from the last few weeks if you want to know about that. Right now, this is getting very choppy, just big wicks all over the place. That's the price trying to tell you something's about to change after that big pump from the targeted move fulfillment down there. I think this, as soon as it gets close to that green ring right there, I think it's going to force it down. Because as you know, Vincenzo has an open call right now of 46.69% flush down to 72 cents. And it's a step down fashion. And our second leg down was to 92 cents that we hit beautifully right there. And then we wicked back up and got bought back up and are back testing. But now as you see, whenever you see a big uniform movement and choppiness like that, big wicks in the 4-hour time frame, it's telling you the price action is about to do something and the price is going to roll over. Or not roll over, but I think it's going to hit this and then immediately start to trade back down. I don't think this is breaking up into here. I just don't see that. Not right now. It's not ready. It's got to come down and fulfill what we've been talking about. And we've been on top of it in this industry exclusive, super simple, easy way to technically trade this market and sidestep and audible the criminal gangsters, the Ohio State University brother that has infiltrated the trading market in order to fleece, heist, and chase the retail trader and knock them down into a state of government dependency and submission, right? And we're here to help you audible and sidestep and fleece, heist, and chase the fleece, heisters, and chasters and walk away with all the fucking money, right? But that's what we got going on here in the coins on this quick morning update. We'll keep you updated on any of the other breaking news, right? So, until next time, we say, up to the 20th of October. Fan mail will be tough. I just have too much to do. Once again, after the 20th of October, no more autographs will be signed and all fan mail will be tossed. I say this again with peace and love. Peace and love.